Is it okay? Quality check time. Quality check time. Yeah, it is streaming, right? Yeah. I don't like that. Okay, that looks good. Can I hear myself? Okay, that looks good. Now last step. Can I hear myself? Okay. No, don't. No, I just need to. I just need to edit the thing now. The thumbnail. If it could pop up on my phone, that would be great. Can I only edit them after I finish them? Is that why? It's kind of a shitty ass thumbnail then. I just need to edit the thumbnail and I would be happy. It looks relatively fine on my phone. I don't know why when I put it here it gets fucked up. Like it becomes the most. Please just get uploaded like normal. I don't understand why it's losing so much quality. Oh, this is fine. Actually, I don't see this. Now to check this, I just need to go to YouTube. Maybe it's just in the upload section that's being really stupid. It doesn't even show me the thumbnail. Oh, because I didn't even save it, I'm stupid. Yeah, it is low quality as hell. Oh my god. Oh man. What? How do I do that? Wow. Is there a text? It looks like, yeah, just. Oh my god. I would love to just start this, but my life is being ruined. Look at the quality, it's so ass. This thing's fucking with me. No, let me try plotting it here and then. Is it just. Am I tweaking? Look, it's just better. Oh my god, why is that button over there? That looks a millennia better than the other one. Well, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I would also like to put some non-copyright music in the background. Why would I need a non-copyright one again? I have no fucking clue. You know what? I'm just gonna assume the stream's completely fine and just move on with my life because I'm not doing all this bullshit again. I just need to check OBS. But mic check is done. Move my mouse here. Let me do. What the fuck? This just let me put this here. What? Whatever. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's an OBS part of it, so I can't even put it anywhere else. I also need that thing on so I can actually. How do I fix that? Wait, I have an idea. How do I split screen these two? Notice now that I'm moving the entire stream. Don't put the chat there. I mean, I'm not gonna have chatters now, but okay. Finally. So the question is, in the story cell is was $9 nowadays. Okay, let me read this like properly, even instead of skimming it, because I have to read it with you guys, which is no one for now. In a study of cell phone use, 799 randomly selected US teens were asked how often they talked on cell phones about their texting behavior. The data summarized the table above. Based on the data from the study, estimated percentage of US teens who are heavy texters is 30%. And associated margin of error is 3%. Which of the following incorrect mistakes are given based on the it's not possible that percent of all are less than 20%. Approximately 3% of the teens who study the classified. No, it's possible. It's not possible that percent of US teens who are heavy texters is less than 27%. That's really extreme. I doubt it. The percent of all the US, no, that's just also extreme. It is doubtful that the percent of US teens who are heavy texters is at 35%. Yes, that is not extreme at all. This is more like an English question, but we'll take it. Okay, I will update that. Oh my god, my pen doesn't work. Kill me. Does not like this work? I remember buying this pen a while ago. I mean, not pen, group of inks, and all of them are really, really terrible. It's like the biggest waste of money ever. printer produces a circa of 42 posters per minute. At what rate? Per minute, so it's just 42 times 60. So in a much more cleaner way, you would do it 42 divided by 1 minute. That's what it is, 42 posters per minute. That is 60 minutes. 1 minute is 60 minutes per hour. Actually, I would like to paint on my screen, but I think it's just boom, boom, and then you do 42 times 60. More often than not, you'll be able to use the calculator. Actually, no, I can do this 24, 12, 225, 20 per hour. And now we go to 3. Each face of a pair of 14-sided die is labeled from number to 1 to above 14 with a different number appearing on each face. If the die is rolled 1 time, what's the probability of rolling it 2? A, 1 in 14. Because it's just 1 in everything. It's just a normal dice. There are 55, okay, seeing the difficulty kind of makes it a bit easier in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but I guess I can't hide it, because if I do try to hide it, I see the next question's difficulty. There are 55 students in a Spanish club. Okay, I have to fucking organize this, because a sample of Spanish club students are selected and asked whether they intend to enroll in a new study. They enrolled in a new study program. 20% responded they intend to enroll in the study program based on the study. Which of the following is the adult number who intend to enroll in this? So it's just 55 times 20%, which is 5 divided by 1, which means 11A. A is the correct answer. Jennifer bought a Crunchy Grain cereal. Nutritional facts. Okay, someone bought this. The nutrition facts in the box. The serving size of the cereal is 1.75 of a cup and provides 250 to 10 calories. 50 of which calories are from fat. In addition to each serving cereal is 180 milligrams of potassium, which is 5% of the daily allowance for adults. If the percentage of adults allowance of potassium is provided by X servings of carbohydrates, which of the following best expresses that? Okay, I need to write this one by one to follow through, because I've already lost it. So 4/3 of the cup is 210 calories. I'm going to be honest with you. The entire calorie part seems like a distractor and serves zero purpose. So 3/4 of a cup serving is 180 milligrams, which is 5% of the daily allowance for adults. A percent of daily allowed adults is provided by X servings of Crunchy Grain cereal X every day. Okay. So X servings. So we don't even need the 180 milligrams. X serving means we multiply this by 52. Right? I'm getting lost again. Percent of daily adults is provided by X servings of the Crunchy Grain cereal. X servings of the Crunchy Grain cereal per day. So does the first cup even like? Is everything here a distractor? P%. Oh, okay. If P% of adults' allowance of potassium is provided by X servings. So it's just 5x. I can't just go, it's just 5x, I need to prove it. P%, 5%. Oh my god, it's just asking me to rephrase it. If P% is provided by X servings of crunchy cereal per day. 5% is provided by I just need to plug in 1 and it just resulted 5. Oh my god, that's actually so stupid how this is just a destructor. P equals 5%, which means P equals X, and P equals 5X, which means it's P. Oh my god. This is also hard. It's my 7th problem so far. The expression 0. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I forgot to start this thing. And the both of you two assume that I remember how to start it. My tweaking. Close this, and the timer hasn't started moving up. That is bad. So this is the timer. Count up. Oh, it's because I changed the name. Okay, now it counts up. Nice. Expression 35x represents. I need to change this music. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, this is a cool sounding. This is more my type. Okay, maybe a bit too loud. I know I'm fucking around like way too much, but just let me. As a result of decreasing positive quantity by quantity X by what %? Brother, this is a hard question. 0.35x, which means it's the 0.35 of an X, and it's a result of X decreasing by some %, which is, it's basically 100 minus X equals 35, and you're supposed to solve for X, which is 65. When I saw it was hard, and I was like, damn, it's gonna be one of those wordy questions again, but no, what? What's the median of the data set? Fuck off. 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 10, and 18. We cut this from both ends, and are there 8 total numbers? So we cut this here, and we have 5, 5, and the answer is 5. Median is the middle number. The middle number actually doesn't exist, so we add both two sides of the numbers and divide it by 2, which 5 plus 5 divided by 2 is 5, which is B. That is so interesting. This is another worthy problem. Price of 14 different cards. The table above shows if one of the cards listed for sale is selected at random, what is the probability that the car selected will be a hybrid priced car? Hybrid priced car is that. So if one of the random cars, meaning it is all cars, so we divide it by 14 first. We gotta go. Let's go word by word, since I'm trying to explain my thought process as much as I could. Price no more than $25,000. Prices no more than $25,000. We have two cars, meaning it's 2 divided by 14, meaning it's going to be 7 divided by 1, which is A. Okay, now we are on our 10th problem. Wow, I'm taking a lot of time on this. The International Space Station orbits Earth at an average speed of miles per second. What's the speed station's average mile speed? Fuck. I mean, 4.76 miles per second. So I multiply this entire thing by 3,600, right? So I'm assuming it's just D. There's just no way it's not D. I obviously don't have a calculator, but times 3,600 and then the only number bigger is D, so it's probably just D. Is that the 10th? Yes, okay. I need to... This is the bar. I go here, I go into interact. I go here, I do 10, and I update, boom! Okay. The scatter plot shows a relationship between two variables, x and y, that line best version. The following is the closest difference between the y coordinates of the data point x and the y particular line that x equals 1. What is it? I gotta make this actually. I can just do this. I just remembered. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. Y coordinates the data point at the y predicted value by the best fit. What the hell is that? 12? It's 1. Because the actual value is 12 and the predicted line seems to be near 11 and the answer is in full numbers, so I'm just gonna assume it's 1. A cable provider wants to know how many of his 30,000 customers would be interested in the new service plan. The provider selected 3,000 customers at random and asked each customer whether the customer would be interested in the new plan. Out of surveyed, 8 said they would be interested. Oh, that's so bad. So it's 8 in 300. Times 30,000, and then I do this. Boom, 800. So here you have the 30,000. 8 in 300 is the odds. 8 in 300. 8 divided by 300 is some weird number, and you multiply it by 100, and that's how many percent of the people that enjoyed, and you multiply that by the original value of 30,000, and then you get the value, which is 800 in this case, because 300 and 30,000 conveniently cancels each other out. This might take a lot longer than I expected. For a person, 8 miles from a flash of lightning, the length of time interval to the moment person sees the lightning to the moment the person hears the thunder is k seconds. Okay, wait. The distance is m. One to 5. If the person is how many miles from the lightning? Okay, wait. The person is how many miles from a flash of lightning? The time interval is 25 seconds. That would be 5. It's 1 to 5 ratio. Divide 25 by 5 and you get D. The population density of Iceland in people per square kilometers of land area increased from 2.5 to 3.3 during this time period. That area was... So how many people increased? How many? So the original... Okay. So it's gonna be 100,250 times. Okay, and the difference or the change, you could call it 2.5. It'll be 0.8 difference. And I'm gonna need a calculator for this. I actually might not need a calculator for this. How many people did Iceland's population increase? So it's not total, it's asking how much it increased from. And it's less than a square kilometer, so it's probably D. I'm saying probably because I don't have a calculator on me right now, and 100,000 0 times 0.8, and then 0.8 is going to give us a less number than 100,000, and that D is the only number less than 100,000. It's the median, thank you. 3, right? It's 3, it has to be 3. Alright. Summarizes the massless 2-group gaseous based on which of the following assessment must be true. So I remember this, but really smallly. This is the median, quartiles, and I actually don't remember this. I don't remember this fully. Box plot. How to read a box plot? Upper whisker, the upper quart. Okay, so upper quartile, lower quartile, median, and then maximum and minimum. Let me bring back OBS on. The mass, the mean mass. Wait, mean is it fuck? Median. In a box plot. That's interesting. I actually never knew about this mean thing. So the middle line should be the mean. Must be true. Okay, so we're just looking for one true statement, and the median of mass group 1 is greater than. Yes, the median is greater. So is the answer just C? Is that just it? Also, let me bring back my OBS. Yes, the answer is just C. 15 is C. Wow, I'm taking a lot of time. School is forming a committee to discuss plans for the construction of a new high school. Of those invited to join the committee, 15% are parents. Oh, wait. Parents, 45% are teachers from high school, 25% are 6 individuals are students. How many more teachers are invited? So this is not even that hard. I sort of got the difficulty said it was hard, right? Yeah. After invited, yeah, it's not even anything difficult for what I can see. We add all of them together, 15, 45, and 25. We get 15 and then 570, 85. 100 minus 85 is 15, and 15% equals to 6. And we're gonna say 1% equals to 6 divided by 15. And we're looking for teachers, school district administrators. 45% teachers and 25% administrators. So we do 6 divided by 15 times 45. 6 divided by 15 times 25. I should have divided this by 3 already. But okay, you know what, let me just do it now. Page of work. It's going to be 6 divided by 15, you divide both sides by 3, you get 2 divided by 5 times 45, which is gonna get 45, 9, 18 teachers are invited. 2 divided by 5 times 25 divided by 5, and 10, right? Yes, 10 administrators were invited, and you get 8. The difference is 8. The ratio 140 to m is, so you just make it 140 divided by m is equal to 4 to 28. 4 to 28 is divisible by 4, so you get it 1 to 7. And you get 140 times 7 equals m, which should be 774 to 980. I gotta speed things up because this is taking a lot longer than I initially anticipated. A customer spent it. What the fuck is spent it? Also, what number am I on? Gotta keep track. So 16 was that, and this is 17. Now we're on 18. Oh, we can see it on the page. I'm so stupid. We can see the page. I don't even have to worry about labeling. A customer spent $27 to purchase oranges at $3 per pound. How many pounds of oranges did? So it's 27 divided by 3, which is 9. The customer got 9 pounds of oranges. $19 fortnight. There's a histogram over here, which represents the number of points per player earned by. Okay, fuck. There's the number of points per player earned by 50 players at a game. A new player earns 18 points during the game, and this number. Okay, wait. And this number of points that are to the dataset to create a dataset B with the 51 models, which of the following must be true? Must be true. So frequency is over here, meaning around the middle of the frequency is where the median is. So on average, a person is scoring maybe 25, and when you add 18, it's less. The median number of the points per player dataset B is less than median number of points per dataset player A. The mean number of points per dataset B is less than the. How do I think about that? We're adding on the bottom, which means the mean should go down. I think the mean should go down. How do you? Okay, let me just make sure. Not necessarily make sure. It's something I've completely forgotten. Histogram. How to see median. Yeah, I understand you can calculate the median by being a bitch about it. But I know there should be a better way to just spot the median. So why? I don't understand. No, let's watch Cook with you. I'm actually surprised how you're supposed to come to that conclusion. We are learning on the way anyway. Okay, the median number of the points of a player per dataset is B. So if we add a number less than the median, then the dataset is going to be less. If we add a number bigger than the median, then the dataset is going to be bigger. Which is kind of annoying because now it's asking us to find the median. that's how they come to the conclusion. 25th and 26th. Okay, so there are 25 and 26 numbers, okay? And we need to look at the frequencies. So there are maybe 4. And this entire thing, 4 and 10, and this entire thing makes up like 11 to 25. And this thing says must be true. So the mean will obviously go lower because mean is around here. And 18 is like here. So mean is 100% gonna go lower. However, the median, because this entire fucking I'm sorry. Because this entire thing is gonna be like this big thing, it could be equals. That's the only explanation I found. That's a pretty cool way to look at this. Mm, 180. 180, and with that, our thing is done. Update. So 20 minutes. So yes, basically 20 minutes, and we're going to 20 minutes. A sample of 4. The 40 students completed the survey and announced 32 thought the announcements were helpful. Which of the largest results what? Which of the following is the largest population to the results of the survey can be applied? All 4th graders at the school. All 4th graders in the school where the country. It has to be at the school. At a certain school, and we picked 4th graders. 40 students? Yes, but that's very small. All 4th graders at the students? Yes, that's doable. All students, but you could argue that students of 12th grade will think differently. All 4th grades, different environment. So B is the biggest part we can apply this to. How long is the best model for the scatter plot? So it's an exponential function, and the best way to solve this is so we get that it's 2x squared, so it's going to be 4x when you take the derivative, and it's either going to be 11 divided by 4 or 5 divided by 4, and that will be the x value. 11 divided by 4 will be 2 point something, which matches the graph. 5 divided by 4 will be 1 point something, so which does not match the graph. So now it's one of the top twos. So when you have a square, it goes up. I actually don't know how to explain this well with the word. I would like to draw on my screen, but that's a bit too much of a hassle for me right now. Since no one's watching anyway. Negative most likely means the graph is going down. Positive most likely means the graph is either stationary or going up. We notice that this graph has gone up. I'm talking about the constant number, by the way. We see that the graph has moved up from the axis. So it just has to be B. Town or survey to determine whether they were satisfied with the concession stand at the local park. A random sample of 200 residents were selected. 200% responded that they were satisfied. The business which of the following statement was true. Of all the town residents, 84% would say they were satisfied. If another random of 200 residents, they would say it. So this is 2 is 100% not. Of all the town residents, 87% would say, so it's not even giving us a tentative language. So this is just saying they would flat out say. Now, when it's something like this, 200 residents, and blah blah blah, and 84% say this, and then they refer to the entire town, you have to expect a tentative language. This is not a tentative language. This is saying, they will say that. They would say that, you know. So it's just neither. And when the environment changes, then it's just wrong. Okay, that's the best way to approach this problem, in my opinion. How coffee is removed from the heat source and the cup of coffee is left in the keep it constant. The graph shows about the temperature of the coffee is immediately Fahrenheit of the coffee immediately after being removed from the heat source and the 10,000. During which does the temperature of the coffee decrease at the greatest average rate? So at the start, 0 to 10%. And because the difference is how many fluid ounces is equivalent to 76 quarts? So 8 fluid ounce equals to 1 cup, and 4 cup equals to 1 quart. So 74 quart will be 74 times 4 cups. 74 times 4 cups will be equal to 74 times 4 times 8 cups, which I need to pull out the calculator for. I think this one I just don't have a choice. 74 times 4 times 8. 2,368. Am I tweaking? Oh, 76. Oh, stupid. 76 is going to be 2,432. 2,432. The table shows distribution 20 students college class, which gives correct order of median, mean, and mode and ages. So 20 students, meaning I'm looking for the 10th student, and that would be 19-year-old is the median. The mod is going to be 18-year-olds, and the mean is going to be some. Actually, I wonder if there's a fast way to solve this for the mean. I have no idea. So I know that the median is going to be higher than the mod. And we have 2 cases with that. So it's either A or B. And now we need to find the mean. I actually wonder. I never wondered before. Frequency table. Is there a way to swiftly find the mean? Wait, what? Yeah, but that's just solving it normally. I guess you just can't find it, you just have to solve it normally. So it's going to be 30 plus... Wait, college? 20 students enrolled in the college class? I guess masters... 21 times... Okay, let me just do this normally. 30 plus 23 plus 22 plus 42 plus 80 plus 5... 49, 95 plus 6, 6, 8, 48, 8, 608. And I need to add all of these numbers together. It's gonna suck. It's going to be exactly 400. 400 divided by 20 is going to be 20, so the mean is higher. Mode, median, and mean. That is interesting. Not necessarily interesting. That is just a tedious question. I don't like it. It's just a tedious question and serves no purpose. The table shows a number of different colors of marble. Actually, let me see. You know what? Let me look into the. Anyone? No one. Marble is chosen at random. What's the probability that the marble will be blue? So total 40 to 10. It's going to be D. 27 is D. Now we are off to 28. The graph, kilowatts, battery received, blah blah blah. What? How many of this 15 days? So it's just another frequency graph with a battery received charge of 0 kilowatts per hour, which is 6. Graph reading, very simple. Gasoline. On Tuesday, local gas station had 134 customers. The table was summarized whether the customer on Tuesday purchased a gasoline, a beverage, both, or neither. Did not purchase gasoline, so 135 people and the gasoline is 50. 135 divided by 50, and that is D. Okay. Which frequency table correctly represents the data listed? So there's 4, 4, 3, 8, and 2 13s. Yes, it's just A. 4, 4, 3, 8, and the number 13 was, yeah, it's just A. I'm just not going to do all this. Now we've done our 13th problem. Update. Boom. A group of butterflies from blah 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 flying in 2,100 miles. It took a single butterfly in the group 180 days to travel. On average, how many miles did the route about? How many? Okay, wait. Per day. So it's just the entire section is 2,100 divided by 120. So it's 201 divided. Okay, I need to pull this again. AC 210 divided by 12. Boom. 17.5. Am I tweaking? Again, 57 maximum value in the dataset, which is 14. Okay, let's just go like this because I'm like spending way too many times writing on my note. If I can just immediately say it from just reading the graph, I'm just gonna not even gonna write anything. I'm just gonna say it's the correct answer and blah blah blah. The data of the coat, coat color, eye color, 40 Himalayan kittens. What fraction of the chocolate colored kittens has deep blue eyes? Chocolate is 16, 12, 16, 12. D. What's the value of n? This is another question. xy equals 4, 24. Oh, so it's just 24 then. Because, whatever, people probably know this. Relationship between x and y. Pissed off, goff. So it is going to be negative because it's going this way. That's the only thing I can say for sure. And when you add, it moves here, so it's going to be 13 minus negative 8 points. Blah 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 blah. So just by looking at the characteristics of the graph, we can easily guess this. As in a sample, 80% of the items are faulty. There are 88 faulty items in the sample. How many total items in the sample? So 88 divided by 0.8, and I'm gonna pull out the calculator for this. 88 divided by 0.8 is 110. Now we are on 37. Sky blah the process of each day 8 different locations in the lake, the whole basin and line of best weather. That's also shown what temperature is predicted by the land with the elevation of 8,500 feet. 38 degrees Fahrenheit. B. Square scale 55 inches and 1 inch of the drawing represents an actual drawing of 18 miles. A larger version of the same drawing is printed 65%. with the side lengths 65% longer than the side lengths of the actions. So it's just 18 miles times 65, 0.65. Again, calculator for this 18, right? No, it's 19. I'm stupid. I don't know why I keep misreading this. 19 times 0.65 is going to be 12.35. Is that at... Am I retarded? Wait, no. It's longer by... I'm actually retarded, yes. It's 65%, so it's 19 times 1.65% because it's going to be 165%. I almost fucked up. On the larger drawing, which of the following is closest to the actual distance in miles represented by 1 inch? Am I retarded? 55 inches, that genuinely does not matter at all. 1 inch of the drawing is 19 miles. A larger version of the same drawing is printed in a square with side lengths of 65% longer than the side length of the previous drawing. Oh, I'm actually stupid. Wait. If it's bigger, it should describe less in inches. Right? Yeah, if it's bigger, so it's going to be, the original value is 1 inch times 1.65 plus, because that's 165%, you get 1.65 inches, and then you get 19 divided by 1.65, and then you get B. Well, that took an easy amount of time. Completed summer internships. Let me just see my relapse time. I would like to just see it. 35 minutes. High school completed summer internships. The total, yeah. Each 5 years, no students attended both schools. Okay. The students who completed summer internship to which of the following since the fraction of students who were from Valley High School. So 2010 is 140, 65, it's B. And we run for 3,000 paper clips to large, what percent of paper clips are large? So that should be like, okay, it's either one of these two. Let me just try to calculate this in my head. It should be really close to more than divided by half, 150,000, 75, 225 higher, so it's 78%. That's just the way to solve it in my head. I don't really recommend doing it. And we are on our next check mark. 40 questions. The positive number A is 2000% of this is 2001 of the sum of positive numbers B and C. Okay, so we can write this as A equals B plus C times 22.41. B is 83% of C, so B equals C times 0.83. We add this together, we get 1. Okay, what percent of B is A? So that's kind of annoying. B divided by 0. Well, that's a bit annoying to deal with. 0.83 plus B times 124. This is going to require a lot of calculators. 2.41. We multiplied 0.83% of A is equal to 1.83 times, right? I substitute 83, and because this is already multiplying, yeah, times 22.41. What percent of B is A? A massive percent of B is A. Divided by 0.83. This is a massive ass equation. Not really massive, it's just annoyingly like fraction numbers. .41 divided by 0.83, and we get the correct answer is D. You can see that there's a trap answer B, which assumes that you forgot how to plug it back in. 20 men singing lesson, singers, certain voice type, baritone, so total 25, baritone is 10, 10 divided by 25, 0.4%, it's B, unless I fucked up my mind calculation for the 100th time in my entire life. Cool graph, relationship x and y, so where a and b are positive constants, which are the closest value to b. So we can easily find a here, I think, because when this is when x is 0. When x is 0, a is something like 130, which means a is 130. 130 times b to the power of x is equal to something. And now, so we're looking for the function, right? We don't give a fuck about the scatter plot, so we just need like one whole number out of this. Something like this here, 13. Wow, that's no, I want the small numbers. So this is like 110. Okay, we're gonna take this like 105. It's about the trusty old calculator again. 130, that gets us 0. Oh wait, this was so fucking easy. Like, I could only see this, right? So I thought all of the answers are fractions. I could immediately see the answers going to be fractions just looking at the first numbers I got. And from that, I didn't even need a calculator. I could have just said it was 8 because all of the others are more than 1. What's the percentage increase? 60% increase, right? I swear to God, this makes me feel like there's a trap. It was 1 and it became 1.6. This, you usually get these kind of numbers when you have to do the opposite. Let's be, how many more students are in drama than in chess? This is a really easy idea. Drama is 40, chess is 10, so it's just 10. There are 40 black. How many red pens are in the box? Black pen to red pen. So 40 divided by 8 is 5, and it's A. The manager of an online news service received a report about the number of subscriptions sold by service. The manager estimated the percentage will be double percent increase. So wait, what? Estimated that the percentage increase from 20 will be double the percentage increase. So we need to do, so it went from 5,880 to There was a 200 increase. 280 and then... What am I tweaking? No, that's not how we solve this thing. I'm forgetting how to do math, but it's fine. This is the SAT. But there's a 5% increase. Would be double the increase. So that's assuming it's gonna be 2.5, but the numbers look so off. $627. Apparently there is a number there. $627. Assuming that's double, it's gonna increase by 2.5%. A reporter polled a random sample of 20 city council members, found that... Okay, wait. Are we... Yeah. So there's 50 council members. A reporter polled a random 20 council members that 6 of the small support the specific... Best estimate of the support the bill of 20... 620 times 50, boom, boom, 2, 3, 15 is the closest answer. Oh, we're almost there. Question: beeswax has the density of 0.0.0.01 per cubic inch. A company sells the beeswax at per ounce. Fuck you. Oh wait, ounce per cubic inch. .55 per inch. $8 per ounce. Per cubic inch. So we just multiply these two together. The ounces get eliminated. 0.8555. So this becomes 4.4444. $4.44. Let me solve this. The city of Workington is 209 period. Workington has a population of what's the area in square miles? $290 people per mile. Population is at 9,000. So 92,800 people. We divide 92 9 to 80 divided by 219, unless I misspelled this thing again. It'll be 32. What? Am I tweaking? No, it'll be 302. 28. I forgot the 0. That's why it gave me 32, and I'm like, what? Why is there a trap answer for that? And also, let me open OBS. We are officially 10% of our way there. Okay, from 20 to 50. So we're spending like around a minute or less per problem. The dataset from A to B contains 5 numbers. If the mean of dataset A is equal to the mean of dataset B, what is the value of X? This is gonna fucking suck. So it's just 72. They both contain, 72, 73 plus 73 plus 76 plus 76 equals. I'm just gonna use a calculator. You're allowed to use a calculator. I'm not gonna calculate this by head. $72 plus 73 plus 73 plus 76 plus 76 minus 61 minus 64 minus 74 minus 85. That will be 86. Okay. total amount of snow recorded each year. Washington 2010 P is the percent of decrease from annual snowfalls from 2003 is over here, and 2003 is 4010, and it's the percent decrease, so we have to solve it. 40 times 1 minus x is equal to 10. That's how we solve this. And 1 divided by 0.25 is 0.75, 75% decrease, and p is equal to percent decrease means 75. A wind turbine revolutions 50 minutes. How many revolutions per minute? So it's just 900 divided by 50, 90 divided by, that's 18. The shows, okay, most cases you don't really need to read this. You can kind of just get what it is afterwards. I feel like, from my personal experience, reading the question and then reading what the fuck the graph is usually helps me a lot more. It's much more concise in a way, in my opinion. I don't know how to explain. What model year is the smallest? It's 2014. I didn't skip anything, right? The number of raccoons and the what's the estimation population density? So it's gonna be 2,358. 2,358 divided by 131, which gets us 18. Now the next question. Researchers studied a sample of species from the research found that the mean length of the fish sample was 18 blah blah blah. Based on the mean margin of error, researchers estimated the mean length of all fish species from this location was between all. Wait, what? What's the margin of error in millimeters? So we just do this then. 1732 minus 16.59 at 0.73. If you have enough time and would like to make sure, you can do it for the other way too. 86 minus 16.59 and you get 0.73, so it's 0.73 for both. So that is 0.73. How many of the males are rated say that they did not play sport? Oh, fuck off. I have to calculate this. I have to calculate. What's the entire point? 220 plus 216 plus 312 minus 1000, and we get 252b. Studied down weights of different pond, random sample count, and marked down to ensure that none of them weighted more than once. The sample contained 150 large. Okay, 30% weighted more than 50. Just to follow this, the conclusion based more than weight. The majority of all fish in the pond weight length. Yeah, that's good. The average weight of the approximately 30% of all fish in the pond weighted more than 32 pounds. Yeah. Oh. No, there's just this. I thought this was a graph. So it's just C, or why not? Approximately 30% of all fish in the pond weigh more than approximately 30% of all largemouth bass in the pond. Oh my god, I almost fucked up. Largemouth bass. I know how this 150 number is fucking useless. The relation between variable x and y. Huh? Oh my god. I mean, I just have to this d. Plot type, blah blah blah. The table shows the distribution of blood type and the reasons of people after. Okay, this is the part that matters the most. Of one of these people who is rhesus negative. So that's this. This chosen at random. The probability that person has a blood type B is 1 in 9. So it's just we get blood type B is 2. 2 divided by 7 plus 2 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus x, and then 1 and 9. Multiply both sides by 9, we got 18, and x is 8. Oh wait, we're way over the limit, way over our marking spot. And most of the last questions are extremely easy, that I just kind of breezed through them. One of these state parks is selected at random. What is the probability that it has camping facilities, but it does not have bicycle paths? Has camping facilities, so it's 5. And total, it and all of this, right? There's nothing total, blah blah blah. 25 plus 12 is 37, 37 to 5. In the bag there are 7 red and 4 white and 33. Oh my god. That's a massive step up. If one of these cubes is selected, what's the probability of selecting a cube that is neither blue nor yellow? So it's just 33, 60, 70, 70 plus 100, 107, 100. Yes, it's just, we're adding all of this, right? Let me just do the calculations normally. 66 plus. How the fuck did I get over 100 in my first calculation? It felt odd. So we have 77 balls or cubes. Neither blue nor yellow means it's just 11. It's D 7 divided by 1. A school fundraiser, 10 students sold a total of 90 boxes of cookies. Which of the following can get calculated from this? The average number of the average number of boxes sold per student, yeah. The median, no, so it's just A, the average number. The graph shows the momentum y in Newton seconds. What is, whatever, of an object x seconds. Oh, momentum. No, but isn't momentum acceleration plus, I guess you transform that into, yeah, if an object is x seconds. What's the average rate of change in Newton seconds? So it's between 0 and 8. Okay, 0 and 8 is the entire thing in the moon. 2 to 6, 2 to 6. The average rate is, so that is 4 seconds, and the change is 2. So 4 divided by 2, that is 0. Oh yeah, that's just nothing here. 0.5, because that's 4 seconds and the change is 2. The result of 2 independent blah blah blah. Which statement is true based on the table? Group A dataset was identical to the Group B dataset. In what way? It's not identical. The mean is identical. Standard deviation is not identical. The sample size is identical for both. Contain the tallest participant. Could be, but then it's just the standard deviation is high. But that doesn't mean the tallest participation is the only group B. The heights of the main group B had a larger spread. Yes, that is what standard deviation means. The median of the group B is know that they are equal to. So this is C. 6, 7. No number 6. The positive number A is 232% of positive number B. I have to flip the page. A is equal to 2.3b. A is equal to 0.6. C is p% of B. So we make this equal to each other, and 2.3 divided by 0.6, B is equal to C, and I need to use a calculator for this one. You know what, let me just do 260. No, it's 230. I don't know how I fucking... I love miswriting numbers, but it's fine. Divided by 60. 383. That felt wrong because it was a repeating number. 69. The data value 13 was recorded in error and removed from the dataset A to create dataset B, which consists of 10 remaining data values. Which statement best compares the median of the dataset and the median of the dataset A and the median of dataset B? Median. I guess I have to. So the dataset B had 11, which means 6, 1, 2, 6. It was 4. And when it was removed, it became 5, 1, 2. Again, the fifth number is on 4, so they are equal to each other. And let's see. Blah, blah, blah. How many of these containers of walnuts contain exactly 78 walnuts? 7. Oh wait, we hit a check mark. We have hit a new check mark. 70% of the way there, and we are about at 1 hour, but that kind of discloses the first 10 problems, if I'm correct. Which of the following best describes it's an increasing exponential. The mean and median of the 5 numbers, so 18, and then you add. I'm gonna use a calculator. Oh wait, no. It's not placed in order, so it's actually no. We don't know. What is not a possible value of x? Okay, so this actually might require some thinking to it. I don't know. 15, 14, 15, 18, and 17's before. Oh, so we have to. Okay, so it's just. I'm assuming this is just error, and I don't know how to say it. You just try for every single one of them, and if it's not 17 plus 18, 64. Okay, so 64 is the addition of all 4. The 64 plus x divided by 5 is equal to a certain number. Okay, so assuming. So wait, I think this is pretty easy to solve. Because if it's 6, the mean is going to be 15. If it's 11, it's going to be something. So we check for 15 first. Actually, no, because if it both works on 15, why would they be the same? If it's 16, that's assuming the mean is, I'm assuming it's gotta be 16. Let me just take 16 times 5 is 80, and 64 plus, okay, so it can be 16, so it's probably just 21 considering it. If you make it 21, the mean becomes 17. 17 times 5 is 85. 64 plus, I'm going to shoot myself in the head, so apparently it's either 11 or 6. Oh yeah, that's so stupid. The same logic that I used to eliminate it is actually the same logic that you're supposed to find it, because x cannot be. So when x is either 6 or 11, the mean is gonna be 15 no matter. But since it's not an exponential equation but rather a linear equation, 6 and 11 can't be the value of x at the same time. I am kind of stupid. So 6 times 5, 30, and oh my god, there it is. Because 6 is such a little number, it is A. I spent way too much time on that problem than I really should have. 100 the barrel shows the number of times each color appears. Which color appears 70 times? That's green. Wow, what a question. What percentage of 300 is 75? 300 times some x number is equal to 75, and we're looking for 75. 75 divided by 300 is equal to 0.25, which is 25%. Okay, we hit no. The data set consists of 10 positive integers less than 60. The list shows 9 integers from data set A. The mean of this 9 integers is 42. Yes, okay, we know if the mean of data set A is an integer that is greater than 42, what is the value? What is the value of the largest integer from dataset A? So any number that is below. So it's going to be 42, in between 42 and is an integer that is greater than. Okay, so I kind of just see the problem here. So the number needs to be in between 42 and 60. And then the mean of this 9 integers is 42, so then additional 42 times 9 is 378. 378 plus x divided by 10 needs to be an integer value. And for it to get divided by 10 and be an integer value, the number can be, and am I tweaking? Is a positive? Oh yeah, x just needs to be in between 42 and 60, right? So it's 52. And the largest integer is going to be 52. This is a really hard to explain way of solving it, but 42 is the mean. For it to increase, it needs to be more than 42. And it needs to be less than 60, as it's stated here. And the number needs to be divisible by 10. When you multiply these two numbers, we are left at 378. And 378 plus this number needs to be divisible by 10, meaning the number has to end in a 2. And 42 cannot be its own thing because it needs to be greater than 42. So the next number is 52, and it can't be 62 because it's less than 60, so it's 52. Wait, did the music end? I just recognized. It's kind of like a fucking music you'd hear in a, I don't know. We just put this on loop, I guess. Okay, we're back. We're back in action. In the table about the ratio of x, y in order pair, what's the value of k? Wait, what? For each order pair is constant. What is the value of k? Oh, that's just 160. The cost of a certain shirt is $20 before a sales tax is added. Sales tax. Sales tax, when sales tax is added, 5% sales tax. So it's 20 times 1.15, which should make it 2.1. I actually just need to use a calculator for this. I know it's a number that's extremely easy to solve in my head, but I'm just fucking it up. 21. It's going to be $21 because it will be longest the best, closest to the slope of line. So it's going to be a negative number, and it seems in between. It just seems to decrease. Okay, I'll just take the scatter plot. It's 0 and 8. 0 and 8 and 10 and 1. So 8 minus minus 1, 7, 0.7, negative 0.7, because it's going the other way. A park ranger asked a random sample of visitors how far they hiked during their visit. Based on the responses, the estimated mean was found to be 45 minutes. It is likely that odd, no. It is likely, no. It's like, it's likely that it is plausible that the mean distance of hike, no. It's not possible that the hiker, no, this is too extreme. It is relatively possible. And I'm going to be honest, when it says odd, it's just an ick. So it's just plausible that the mean distance of all hikers is 405. The ratio of the length segment xy to the length segment of zy is 61 to the length segment of xy is 120 inches. That will be divided by 6, 60, 42, 6, 17, a. Again, the scatter plot shows the relationship between two variables x and y. For data set E, the line best for fit is shown. Data set F is created by multiplying the y coordinate of each. Okay, wait, what? It shows two variables. That is for data set E. Okay, data set F is created by multiplying the y coordinate of each data set by 3.9. Which of the following could be the best data set F? So it's just, I just pick this up and multiply it by 3.9. That's it. Oh my god, this is gonna be bullshit. And they're all like, I'm assuming it's the bigger one. Okay, what's the difference now? Oh my god, the x value is, it's probably A if I had to guess. I'm a bit lazy, but it needs to be multiplied by 3.9, and so I'm just picking the bigger number. You know what? I haven't solved anything. I've kind of just gotten lazy just by looking at reading the graph, etc. Let's just solve something. That's 18 and 14 now. And that's 2 and 15, I think. 2 and 15, yeah. So 40 minus 15 divided by 16 is going to be 25 divided by 16, which is gonna equal to some 25 divided by 16, no, not multiply, divided by 16, and it says 1.5 something, right? Yeah, it's 1.5. 1.5, some bullshit, and then we find the value by selecting 1.5. 1.5 times 2 plus b is equal to 15, 3, and then we get something like 12 here. So that's the number. This is the graph value of this thing, and we multiply this by 3.8, and I'm assuming we will get this as ray. Yay, frequency! I don't have to do any calculations, I just have to read it. The table shows frequencies of the value of each. Which of the following statements compares the mean of two data sets? Mean. Fuck you. Oh my god, I have to find the mean? There's no way. My microphone almost fell off. What the fuck's it doing there? Yeah, we can compare it. It's just very annoying to compare it. But it's just flipped. So the mean of A is greater than the mean of the other one. Because it's just the same data set that's flipped. Oh wait, we hit a check mark. I did not even notice. 80. A company that what am I reading? Okay, company designs and makes handbags. They estimate mean weight of the handbags made by a company, and the particular day a sample of handbags the company is. No, it's estimated weight of all handbags that the company is 27 ounces with the associated estimate. And I love how this entire section is just useless, and we just need this part. I love that. 27.82 and 78. All handbags. No, the actual weight of the handbags. No, the actual weight of the all handbags in a sample. It's the most plausible conclusion. So it's just the mean weight made by a company on that day is between blah blah blah. The actual weight. The thing is, when it says actual, that is just no. And this is not even a statement. It's not in the conclusion. The ratio of x and y is 9 to 5. The value of x is 160 to 8. What's the value of a? 162 divided by 9. 162 divided by 9 times 5 should be 90. I'm doing the last part in my head because it's the only thing that I can do. Which of the following is true about the values of for x? Oh my god. What is this? 2x plus 2 is going to be something like... It's not going to be always less, no, not going to be always more. There's a constant such as x is... But if x is... then what? If x is less than c, but then we... Oh. Again, if it's 2x... less than c, this always needs to be... x always needs to be more than 1 to even stand a chance. It needs to be more than 2. 3. If x is less than this imaginary number, then 2x is more than 2x plus 2. If x is more than this number, no, if... Yes, that's the game. 2x is more, so it's c, I guess. Because this imaginary number is like something like 3 or some shit. That's what I'm assuming. Actually, no, probably 4, because it's straight up. I got a little bit confused because I thought this is assuming if x is like a fraction or a not, but no, it's just assuming that the imaginary number is something like 3. An insurance company offers a series of 3 information series assigned with 10 to the first 70% square 10 to the first this versus how many people attended all 3 sessions? So 1,250, 250, right? 250 times 0.72 times 0.36, 324. Data set of 27 numbers has a mean of 33 and a median of 33. A new data set is created by adding 7 to each number in the original data set. That is... Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay, wait. Data set. What the fuck is this though? What is this tongue twister? Each number in the original data set that is greater than the median, and subtracting 7 from each number in the original data set is less than the median. Okay, so you're just telling me it changes. Does not have the same value in the both original and the new data set. Data sets. So I have 2 data sets. One added 7, the other added 7. What the fuck is this thing? the median is gonna not gonna be the same, because this is gonna be bunch of no, you're creating different numbers. It's not gonna be a bunch of 7s. You're creating different numbers. So the mean's just gonna stay the same. The mean is it's just gonna be a big pile of numbers, but instead of something like this, it's gonna be something like this, I think. So the standard deviation is higher because it's gonna be more scattered everywhere. No, I don't need to. What was the average rate of change in X 5 to 7? 5 it was 14. 7 it was 24. 10 that's 5. Table gives distribution of school masculinity grade. I almost fuck it. It's edging me. My nose is edging me. The table gives a distribution of school masculinity and grade level for 80 students. What do you mean? So like this is oh, I thought grade was like, you know, this student has a grade of 80%. What's the probability of selecting a student whose vote for a new mascot was for a lion? So 80 student and lion is 20, so it's 1 and 4, right? 24, then 1 and 4. C. And we are almost there. The ratio of T to U is 1 to 2, T is 10, U is 20. Yay. Actually, no, that concludes us on our next checkpoint. 90. Row of 6 row of birch trees and 5 row of maple trees. Each row of 5 birch trees has 8 trees, 20 feet. I'm actually starting to zone out a little bit. It's 1 hour without rest. Okay, I'm gonna go get myself a drink. Okay, and now here is how we're going to decompose. Sketchboard. I think it's this. No, I think it's this whiteboard. What? No. Please, let me just. Do I need like just normal sketchboards online? No, let's just go into MS Paint. Zoom in. Let me see how the OBS records. Right, we're going to decompose by just this. Okay, I don't know what I just made, but I'm ready to go back. But, okay, I was just making sure my microphone is working. 6, where's my pen? 6 rows of birch trees and 5 rows of maple trees. Each row of birch trees is... I think this is much better if I do like a table. Birch trees and maple trees. 6 rows of birch trees and 5 rows of maple trees. Each row of birch trees has 8 trees 20 feet or taller. Or taller is 8, and the opposite is 6. 20 feet or taller is 9, and the opposite is 7. A tree from one of these rows will be selected at random. What's the probability of selecting a maple tree given that the tree is... So we are exclusively picking trees that are 20 feet or taller. Just 8 times 6 is 48, and then 9 times 5 is 45. Yeah, 45. We get 93 from this. So there are 93 total trees that are 20 feet or taller, and from this we are looking to pick a maple tree. Out of this, the maple tree is, there are 45 20 feet or taller maple trees, and I guess we divide this by 3 and we get our lucky answer, C. Okay, wait, let me scratch my ear. A certain type of during the same month, 15% of the units sold or returned if the sales return remain the same for the next 5 months. About how many units of Smartphone will be returned to the company during the 6-month period? So it's 1.3 times 15% times 6. And 3 times 0.15 times 6. It will be C. The answer C is correct. Last year 200 students entered. This year the number was last year's number. How many students are enrolled? 200 times 174. 3 times 1.74, 348. Oh, I fucking wrote the thing wrong. 47. It's 294. I almost fucked up again. It was so close to I got 378, and I'm like, what? And I realized I said 1.74 instead of 1.47. It's a negative slope and it doesn't seem strong, so I'm just gonna assume it's 0.8. Each rock in the collection of 70 rocks is classified either ingenious. Okay, one of these rocks is on it. What's the probability of selecting a rock that it is ingenious? 70, 10, 7, 10, D. A 6th nest with 100 is added to a dataset. Which of the following correctly compares the means of two datasets? So I have to find the mean of this. The 21 is less than all, so the mean is gonna be less. Yeah. It's going to be A survey was conducted as an example of history professors. Professors surveyed were asked to name publishers of their current texts. What's the largest population to which the survey can be? California State University and history professors. All professors at California State University. Wait, all history professors, right? All history professors here. Which of the following list represents this? There is a small standard deviation, so it just needs to be close. There's this thing that practically doesn't move. It's definitely not this. I think it's probably just looking at it. It doesn't even go into the 56 as well as everyone else does. 21 is 20% of what number? X times 21% is 21, so we get by 21 divided by 0.21 and we get 100. That's kind of stupid. 21 is 21% of 100, of course. It's kind of just very obvious that I even thought of that. About federal minimum wage every year within the line vest, and its equation is what does the line vest refer to about increasing minimum wage in the 70-year period? It's gonna increase. The average minimum wage increase was $0.96 per hour. Yeah. No, it's just a. It doesn't say every 10 years or some bullshit. When the camera's at a depth of 58 fathoms, what's the camera's depth in feet? Fathom. 58 times 6, 30, 348. Wait, we hit a checkpoint. We hit a massive checkpoint of 100 questions, and to celebrate that, I want to see something. Studio.youtube and see that no one has been watching this the whole time. The problem is the thumbnail is just genuinely ass. And that is, how long did it take me to solve 100 problems actually? It was 20 minutes at 20 problems, and then I actually don't know. Let me just change my thumbnail, I guess. Also, let me actually just check my text messages. That's kind of bad. That's fine. Wait, I received a phone call. Wait, let me just. I have returned, and I would also like to okay, let me just see how it looks like on the thumbnail now. It still looks so shit. I don't know why the quality keeps dropping. No matter how hard I try to fix it, I just can't. Okay, whatever. I'll put my phone next to me so I can know when my parents call me. Okay. Select what's supposed to select a button that is diameter. Blah, 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 blah. Given that it is not in group 2. So diameter that's less than or equal to 30 millimeters. So, and then so that gets us this. Fuck. Okay, so we have 25, 75. 75 is the total number of possibilities. And 12. Beyond that, 10, 13, 42, 40, actually no, let's just add those to 40. 40 plus 22, so that's 62. Express answer in decimal or a fraction. 62 divided by 65. Wait, no, 62. Yeah. What? 10, 25. 20 and 35, 62 divided by 65. Question: a sample of oak has a density of 800 kilograms per cubic meter, and this is one of the transition problems, so it's, to not get lost, it's very simple to just, the sample is in the shape of a cube where each edge has the length of 0.9 meters, so the nearest whole number. What's the mass? Okay, so it's gonna be 0. Whatever this is times 0. Okay, let me just do this. 0.9 times 0.9 times 0.9 times 807. It will be 588. What's the median of the data shown? Please tell me it's written. Yes, it's written in order. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It seems like it's 79. And now we go to the line graph shows the number of graduates from class to 2000 research school who enrolled in college within 24 months of graduating. Which class has the fewest graduates who enrolled into? 2002 it seems. A particular track meet ratio coaches to athletes 1 to 16. If there are X coaches at the track meet, which of the following? 1 to 16, and there are X coaches. This will be X to 26X times. If physics of objects, you can see are A meters, B meters, C meters respectively. Speed of object A is 5000. C is 0. Speed of so it's just checking speed of B in terms of C. A is equal to 59C. I am not gonna write this, I'm just gonna write 5900% C. No, I have to write it in like that. Fuck this. 59C, because there's no percentage there. C is equal to C is b times 8 times 10 to the power of 1, 2, 3, negative 3. Oh. A plus b will look something like this. 59c plus c divided by 8 times power of 3. 1,000. Okay, so it's gonna be like 1, 2, 3. 1,000 c divided by 3. It's either I'm terribly missing something. Oh, I am terribly missing something. Because it's not gonna be negative 2, it's gonna be negative 5. Divide by 8, and add 59 on top, and you get D. And the scale of office 1 inch is equivalent to actual office building. If a length in the actual office building is x feet, which expression represents the... okay, so 1 inch represents 17 times x, 70 times 3 feet. Notice should in inches the move. Is x, what is the golden x feet? Okay, x feet. 12x inches. Shouldn't it just plug and go? No, it's not. Oh my god, I'm tweaking. Oh yeah, it's like 3 divided by 17 because it's 1 inch. It's gonna equal to 17 divided by 3x feet. Okay, I get. You know what? I just need to save this type of questions. Yeah, this is for some reason difficulty hard. I kind of get it. If he had ridden straight to Lexington without stopping, he would have traveled 11 miles. In such a what would be the average speed of his horse have been to the nearest tenth of a miles per hour? Go fuck yourself. Don't know. 26 minutes. 60 minutes. Yes. 1 hour. So how the fuck am I supposed to solve? The bottom part actually just has to be... I guess I just have to multiply them. 11 divided by 26 times 60. No, not divided by 60, then times 60. To the nearest tenth of a mile per hour. it'll be 25 point. Does it? How do you do this? 20. So it's gonna be 25.4, right? Because we're rounding up. One yard is 30. 1 yard is 36 inches. X yard is 612 inches. 612 divided by 36. 70 yards is equal to that amount. Distributions of something. What are the positive difference between the ranges of books? What is the positive difference between the ranges of books? So it's 10 minus 9. This is 9. This is 5. 4. Positive difference is 4. Oh wait, I keep forgetting we hit another checkpoint. It's just 111. It feels. Update. There's around and her time is here shown. According to the graph, which of the following statement is not? There's around at a constant speed for 5 minutes. No. There's speed was increasing for a longer period than it was decreasing. I have no clue. It's no. There's a speed decreased at a constant rate during the last 5 minutes. Yeah. There's a speed reaches maximum in the last 10 minutes. Technically, yes, but it went back down. Am I tweaking? Wait, 0 to 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes increasing. 10 to 20, that's... Am I tweaking? Am I tweaking? Oh, not true. Oh, so this thing's correct. Yeah, run at the constant speed for 5 minutes, it's here. Reached its peak here, decreased in the last 5 minutes here, so B is correct. I almost fucked up because I didn't read. You know what, let me increase this. I think updating it frequently is just a waste of time. A sample consisting of some results started based on the sample estimated 30% of all adult school which is used in which nature shows associated with marginal triple, which of the following is the most more than... No, we never say it says something like this. It's wrong. If it has two ranges and none of the others have ranges, then it's probably just that answer. It's B. Which has a relationship between small. Okay. Which of the following appropriate model for the data for the scatter plot? It has to be an X. And when it's 0, it needs to be 43. So it's 1.3, it's going to be B. Last year, Cleric had 35 plants in his garden. This year, the number of plants in the garden is 60% greater than the number of plants in the garden. How many plants does the garden? So it's 35 times 1.6. Times 1.6 is 56. Is that correct? Scatter plus best way to the x equals 25. Which of the following is closest to the y value predicted by the 25.5 is going to be 8 or some shit, 8.2. Initial tourist. The table shows the number of additional tourists that are around to the nearest 5 million. Based on the information given, how much greater in millions was the median number of international tourist arrival at the top 9 destinations in 2013 than the median 2014 in the years 10 million? Oh, median. It's asking for my median. That's good. That's good. That's just median, but then I have to compare. You know what? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm looking for the 5th most. I feel like it's better. 26 point. Okay. 24.7, 26.3, and then next one's 30.4. Next one is 35.7. Is it just ascending? Oh my god, I'm gonna write. It's actually just ascending. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 46.6. That will be 1.3. Of the 8 planets in our solar system, 4 visited rocky facilities. What's there? 1 and 2. C. Why do the following statement must be true? The median for so this is a scatter plot, very similar to just the frequency table. It's basically equal to the. So there are how many? 1, 2, and 5. 7, 10, 12, and 17 here, and I'm assuming it's the same here, but I was just counting anyway. This is 8, 9, 11, 13, and 17. Okay, so it's 17. The median will be 8, 8, 16, 9th number. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 13. The median is 13, and this will be 6, and then 8, 9. So the median are the same. Yes, 1 is true. Standard deviation of that is extremely annoying to calculate. This is a very cool standard deviation. I don't think it is. It's just 1 only. Because for the standard deviation to be the same, it practically needs to be the same looking graph. Whether it just gets scaled up a little bit better, or the general shape needs to be exactly the same. The inspector begins the day with a large sample of shares that need to be checked for defects. The inspector works at a constant rate throughout the morning. What type of model best shows the know? Linear with a positive slope, because she works at a constant rate, and remaining to be checked, so it's linear with a negative slope. I need to be very careful because I keep fucking up like that more than not. So 120 is 1% of 500. So with some breaks and me having to go into the living room and do some stuff, we are 20% done in 2 hours. Meaning this will most likely take like 8 hours or so actually. The movie theater here total 350 customers. Each customer is located either at theater A, or theater B, or theater C. If one of these customers is selected at random, probably to select the customer. So located in theater A, how many customers are located? So 0.0.28, 0.72, 72, 28. 28 times 0.28 times, okay, 350 times 0.28, there will be 98, and that's our answer D. And the speed of a vehicle increasing at the rate of 0.8 square. What's the rate? Miles per round to the nearest unit. Miles per minute. Second, okay. 7.3 meters per second. And 60 seconds is 1 minute. It's miles per minute squared, yeah. Okay. And then We want meters to be gone, 7,609 meters and 1 mile. So 7.3 times. Are you sure? Yes, this looks like it's gonna give me a fucked up number. It's 0.3. No, I'm wrong. Okay, I messed something up here then. Let me be more. 7.3 meters per second. Oh, second squared. Oh my fucking god. Which means it's going to be something like more like this. 7.3 times 3,600. No, don't add. Times 3,600 divided by 1,609, which gives us 16.3, which is the exact value shown here. Yay! Yay! It's a local organization by age, what it takes. If the member of the organization is selected, what's the probability that the member is at least 40 years old? 135, 107 divided by 135D. What's 23% of 100? 23. Just a follow-up question. Best represents the line best fit. It's a good looking 1.7 plus, and it's gonna be positive 2.8. So the answer is going to be A. Rectangle A has the width of 15, length 15, width with rectangle B as length width is the same length to width ratio. What's the width of rectangle? Okay, so 15 to W is 20 to, I guess, X, and we're solving for X. 15X 20 by 55. And that's 4 divided by 3W is A. A weight of 39 pounds is added to the original data set, creating a new data set of 32 tortoises, with statement based compares the mean and median of this. Okay. So if it asks me to find the mean again, I would actually fucking cry. I can easily find weight of 39 pounds. 39 pounds is bigger than all of it, so the median, the mean is going to increase. There's no shot it doesn't. And at 31 tortoises, it was 35, 36 number. 12, 20, 32, and then it's here. And adding another one is gonna make it stay at 36 and 35, and this includes it, so the median is gonna stay the same. Is there anything that the median is greater? The medians of the two datasets are equal. The median of the new dataset is greater than the median of the original dataset, and that is B, yes. The dataset of chicken, Steve. Okay, I'm kind of losing my shit here. The dataset A has 15 values and represented by the dot, by the dataset B is created by adding 46 to each value in dataset A. Which of the following compares the median and ranges? Range is gonna stay the same. Nothing's gonna happen at the range. Mean is obviously gonna get bigger by 46. Oh wait, median, range. Again, median is still gonna get bigger. The greater the range of equal to the median is greater, ranges. No, so it's just A. Arbitrary. Shaquan has 70 red cards, 28 blue cards. What's the ratio of 1 to 4? A. And the scatter plan above shows the top 10 charities along with the best line to write. It's for the charity with the greatest percent of total expenses spent on programs. Which of the following is closely different than the actual percentage? Okay, so the most spent, the total and it's here. Wow, that is far. It's like 80 something percent. No, it's am I looking for something else? The greatest percentage of total expenses spent on programs. Percent of total expenses spent on programs. Am I tweaking? Isn't it this thing? It's here. The actual value is here, like 85. Yeah, it is. I was just reading it wrong. So 85 and 93 or something, so it's probably B. Let me try to write it down. Oh wait, that's another checkpoint. At 200 problems, I will get myself a coffee. You know, at 200 problems, I'll go for a run. I'll go for a walk. I'll be back in like 40 minutes. I'm already kind of curious. You know what? A is the number, B is say 80% less than 24. That's 5 for 20%, 5, 1 less. Fuck it, I'm just gonna use calculator. 24 times 0.2. That gets us 4.8. 80% less, that's 20%. Right, yeah. Times 2.29. I fucked up my calculations. 80% less than 24. That means it's 20% of 24. 24 times 0.2. It gets us this. 190% greater than number B basically means 8 times, it should be something like this, 2.9. Yeah, I did. What happened? 13.92. I guess I just put my numbers wrong. And the volume of what density in grams per cubic centimeters is the object? 168, it's probably 7. A giant armadillo has a mass of 39 kilograms. What's the giant armadillo's mass in grams? 39,000. The company fills boxes to the ranges. Accuracy of the fill boxes 300 wrong. Let's look at that random. Based on a sample estimate, the average number of 8-hour period is 21 points. The associated margin of the ball and concentrated. Possible balance of the all boxes filled by the company is this. Yeah, possible. You are less than no. That goes to infinity. So it's just a table shown summarizes the number of employees. There's 17 restaurants in the town. The median number of employees for the restaurants for this town. So this is frequency. Am I tweaking? It's like 2, 4, 2, 8, 10, 17. The middle number of 17 is going to be 9. And I actually don't understand how to do this. Number of employees. 17 restaurants. Yes, I have 17 restaurants. So that just means I have 17 datas, and the middle of the data is 9, right? So I picked the 9th data. So 2, 4, yeah, 21. Fuck, I'm lucky losing my shit right now. I need something, man. I need some kind of rejuice or something. 136 in one sitting before I started to feel... No, 135 in one sitting. Before I genuinely started to just lose focus per problem. The solution to this is just a small break. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, let me get rid of this. Let me add a text value. Text, add new text. New font. Pick Arkistan bold, because that's the... I need outline. The outline needs to be black. I think I need to make the outline thicker. Know what I should do? Let's hope electricity doesn't cut while I'm gone. Let me just do this. Hoppa. Hoppa. How do I turn this thing off again? No, it's like... No, is it just this? But how do you turn this off? Oh my god, I remember there's like a button here. Yes, okay. And here, let's just power off. And I'll be back. Oh my god, what if my fucking laptop resets? Like, sleeps. Let me fix that before I go, because... That's good. Let me remove a bunch of these things. I have nothing else. Turn that off. Okay, let's go for a walk. That's my. Oh yeah, I was trying to turn. So that took about an hour. That's fine. This. No, don't put that there. What else did I need again? I think this is it. Oh, I need the time-elapse bar. Interact with the bar. Between the mean of data set B and mean of data set A, but equal to 20, but less than 30. So I have to manually calculate the mean. Obviously the mean of what is the smallest possible, so we're taking so I can take it equal to 10, right? Equal to 10, less than 20. So for the biggest mean I should just take 20 times 23 integers, 20 times 3 20 times 3 plus 30 times 4 plus 40 times 7 plus 50 times 9 and divide this by 23, which I need my phone. 60, 120, 280, 280, 120, 400, 460, 460, 450, 800, 910, 910 divided by 23. That gets us some fucked ass number. It will be 20 times 30. It is equal to 20, but less than 30, right? So 20 times 3, 30 times 4, 40 times 7, 50 times 8, and that's the biggest. And now we have to take the bigger values of dataset B, which is 19 times 3, and the dataset is exactly the same. Mm, 29 times 4 plus 39 times 7 plus 49 times 9. The difference between this is 3 plus 4 plus 7 plus 9, which I'm assuming equals to 23 or some shit. Yeah, 23, so the answer is B equals 1. That is an annoyingly long problem. A random sample of 50 people from a town population has named their favorite ice cream. 7 people in the sample named chocolate. It's 50. How the fuck do I get a chocolate. So 14,878 times 7. I genuinely don't understand how this will give me an actual number. Am I tweaking? 50 people. 7 of them said ice cream was their favorite. So it's 14% that chocolate is their favorite ice cream. What the fuck? Am I tweaking? There's no way. Yeah, that makes sense, but I don't get it. Why is it not working now? I swear to God, I did this for every single problem before. Divide by 7. Am I tweaking? 10 times 50. Did I write it wrong? 14,878 times 50 and then divide by 7. Yeah, I'm not doing it wrong. 878 times 7 divided by 50. Is it 2100? Because that's the closest it is. But that's like a marginal error of like fucking 17. Whatever. Each vertex of a fourth-sided polygon is labeled with the letter. If one vertex, what's the probability that letter T will be the selected vertex? Express your 1 divided by 14. Am I tweaking? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. So 14 letters, and the chance of it. 1 and 14. Am I tweaking? This is a medium problem. Which expression represents the results of increasing positive quantity by 1.43? A study of cell phone use or how to talk maximum behavior. So that is summarized by if one of the 788 is already addressed, what's the probability that he talks on the cell phone daily? 788 talks on cell phone daily is 415. 415 divided by 799. Bam. How many yards is equivalent to 77 rods? (77 times 5.5 is going to be 35. 38.5. Wait, no. 77 rods. 77 rods. Okay, I might have fucking. Oh, it's because 77 times 5.5. It's not just. This is why you use calculator, kids. It's 423.5. And we have reached. Boom. Jeremy deposited X dollars in his investment account to generate the amount of money he had in the until generating 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 years. And 480 double 2 to the power of 4. 2, 4, 8, 16, 3, 30. Scatter plot. How many of the 10 data points is actual y is greater than the y value participated? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. That's the mean of the data showing 2, 4, 14. Wait, mean 2, 9. Oh my god, fuck you. $16. Frequency distribution above summarizes the set of data, whereas there is how much greater is the mean of the set of data than the median. Is a positive integer. It's just like no different than saying there's like 1. The median is 100% going to be 3. And then again, it's as simple as just removing the a and just managing with that 4 plus 9 plus 8 plus 5 is equal to 1, 1, 1, 2, 6, 9 divided by 9. It says 18. 27 divided by 9 is 3. They're actually just equal to each other. A band with 45 members has 11 members who play saxophone. If one band member has, what's the problem with the band member who plays saxophone of 11 and 45? 10 years per hour. The part-time job she works 3 hours, and there is which is the form expression gives the amount of hours if Tanya works 3 Z hours. Z times this 8. The population of cities is 7%. K times what's the value of K? 0. No, 1 point. 1.07. My god, my throat. The mean score of 8 players in a basketball game was 14.5 points. If the highest individual score is removed, the mean score of the remaining 7 players becomes 12 points. What was the highest score? So the mean of the okay, so we do this 14.5 times 8 is equal to the total score. And 12 times 7 is total minus the best score. 14.5, 8 gives you 4, 8, 132, 812. I don't know. I already lost my head. Well, I can solve it in my head. I think I'm becoming way too reliant on my calculator. 0.5, 4, 0.32, 36, 3, 116. 116 minus the guy's score is equal to 7. 84 will equal to 2 and 32. Let's see. The list gives the mass in grams of 5 ape-line marmots. What's the mean mass in the I fucking hate you. I hate you. My family is calling me. Okay. Company that produces socks wants to estimate the percent of the socks produced by a typical weekend artifact where a random sample of 310 socks are produced in a certain week and are inspected based on the sample. It's estimated that 12% of all socks produced by the company in this week are defective. That's associated margin. Again, it's the same thing. It's possible. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. It's a good wording. Scatterplot and cells when line best. Which of the following could be an equation for the line best? So it is going to be a positive equation. These two I feel like will be two. No, it's actually because it's like this. Around 0, it will probably around 420, I think. And again, there's nothing else to work with, so I actually have to calculate this. That's a shame. Let's just take 24,900. I know it's completely wrong, but it is close enough, and I'll just get the number that's close enough. And the second close is 16,600. There's a 300 difference here, and then there is an 8. Yes, that's 8. 300 divided by 8. What does that bring us? Is it 33? Divided by 8 is more close to 33 than anything else. So it's C? It just feels wrong. And also, this is such a misleading graph. Look at this. Let's assume it's 33 deep, alright? I kind of fucked up because look at this. The graph ends at 10 here. I guess makes sense. Something I should probably wary of in the future. 33 plus the 33x equals y. And again, pick the 616. 33 times 16 and minus 600 gets us 72, which is close enough to 84. I know it is a really bad way of just saying it's close enough, but you have to understand this entire line best fit is the close enough line, so that's how we solve these things. A cherry pitching machine has 12 pounds of cherries into it. 96 pounds of cherries. 12 divided by 96, that will be it's 8, right? 8 times 3, 24 minutes. C. Okay. Kangaroo has a mass of 20 kilograms. What's the mass of kangaroo in grams? 28,000 grams. The glass picture, the bow can hold the maximum volume of 37 cubic meters, which is approximately 60 fluid ounces. Jenny has a pitcher that can contain 1 gallon of water. How many times could Jerry fill the glass with 1 gallon of water? Why the fuck would you give me the volume calculation formula? 417. So this is the part I need. 16 fluid ounces. 16 fluid ounces equals what? Uh, 16 fluid ounces times 128 fluid ounces and 1 gallon. glass with one. How many times could Jenny fill the glass with 1 gallon of water? Ah, okay. So it's just, I just want to translate this into gallons, that's it. So it's the opposite. 128 divided by 16 is 668,848 times B. It's 10% of 47. Oh wait, I reached 150.